Talking more Terrence Howard. More Terrence Howard. Before I begin, don't forget to subscribe because this is the channel to come to about Terrence Howard's news now. But all types of news, alright? Excuse my little cheap background here. I'm still working on my set, alright? And give me a second. I'm gonna put the AC down. Yes. Alright, how's everybody doing today, man? Tonight, I should say. Earlier, I did a video today about Terrence Howard, about how dumb he is. And I hate to keep calling another man dumb or another person dumb, but at this point, I gotta be blunt because he's just not getting it. You know, Terrence Howard has been going on the pseudoscience tour, talking to anybody who want to listen about his pseudoscience crap. And at this point, I'm just tired of it. You know, me, Professor Dave, and other intellectuals need to speak up against this because Terrence Howard is just destroying people's minds, okay, with this false information, false science, pseudoscience, BS crap, alright? And again, when it comes to acting, Terrence Howard is a wonderful actor. Hey, I love his acting. But when it comes to science and physics and math, he sucks. He's wrong. And I asked this question earlier. When Terrence Howard talks about his teleology, first of all, let's start with teleology. What is teleology? Teleology is a term that Terrence Howard came up with, Signs of a Narcissist, to explain his science, his math. Okay, idiot, Howard. Let's start with the name teleology. Do you understand what ology means? Do you know? If you break down teleology that Terrence Howard came up with, ology means study of, and Terry means Terry. So are we studying Terry? I mean, even just the name teleology makes no sense from this idiot. You know what I mean? Terrence Howard. All right, so that right there, that's wrong. You know what I'm saying? Wrong start. Okay. He goes on Joe Rogan. He goes on The View, all these shows and social media platforms to spew his crap, right? And his main thing is 1 times 1 equals 2. Nah. And he stands by that. But then when Eric Weinstein, a mathematician, challenged him with that, then he goes, no, it's 1 times 1 equals 2 is a metaphor. He kept going back from being a metaphor, from being his theory. Which one is it, Terry? All right? If you're going to say something stupid, at least man up to it. At least stand on it. Alright? And so he goes on Joe Rogan a couple times already. And Terrence Howard thinks he discovered something new. Terrence Howard thinks he has breakthrough math, breakthrough science, breakthrough physics. But yet nobody is asked. So Jeff Bezos, Elon Musk, none of the big dogs are knocking down his door to give him $1 billion for his ideas. No one's doing that. I wonder why. If Terrence Howard came up with the theory of everything, if he came out with the most genius thing ever, how come none of the big wigs are knocking down his door to endorse him or pay him millions, even billions of dollars? The type of stuff Terrence Howard says, man, you can't make this stuff up at all. He is full of shit. Terrence Howard is full of shit. He has no idea what he's talking about. I think, personally, he has a mental issue. Alright? Me, personally, I think he has a mental issue. Because this man is grown, he has kids, has a wife, but yet he wants to embarrass himself and his whole family by going on a world tour preaching pseudoscience. He actually thinks... This is why I think Terrence Howard has a mental issue. He actually thinks that he's smarter than Albert Einstein. Yes, I'm going to say it again. Terrence Howard thinks that he is smarter than Albert Einstein. And he actually thinks, he says all the scientists are wrong and he's right. Look it up on Joe Rogan. He said that. He told Joe Rogan that every other scientist is wrong on Earth and then he's right. Marinate on that for a while. Are you done? Yes. Welcome back. What type of sane human being would think he's smarter than Einstein? You know, Terrence Howard, I call him Terrence Howard and people like him, I call them intellectually lazy. Let me explain. Learning, going through school, learning math, physics, science is not easy. It is not easy. You know, it's not impossible, obviously, but it's not easy. And by easy, I mean it takes a lot of hard work and dedication because there's gonna be ups and downs. So somebody like Terrence Howard knows in his mind that he won't be able to get any real degrees in science and math. He knows that. So that's why he, dropped out of school because, he was too smart for school. That's code for he know that he will flunk out of physics and math and science classes. He knows that he will flunk out. So what he did was, since he knows that he's too dumb for school, so he goes and self-educates himself. All right, because it's easy to self-educate yourself. If I don't know anything about I don't know anything about fixing cars, but hey, some people go to school for that. But I could self-educate myself and then challenge real mechanics. Hey, I know more than you. So what Terrence Howard did is being intellectually lazy. Cause me personally, I went through the grind. I went through college. I went to grad school. I went to all that stuff. You know what I mean? I took all the physics classes, math, science, calculus, you name it, organic chemistry, biology. Chemistry, biology. I went through all those classes. It wasn't easy, but I went to the grind. All right, because I challenged myself. So if I have and I don't know everything. I'm gonna tell you right now, I don't know everything. I know more than Terrence though, but I don't know everything. And even though I went to school, I got all these multiple degrees, I still don't know everything. I'm still learning day by day. I'm still trying to improve, all right? But at least I have a base to start from. Terrence Howard didn't go to school at all for that stuff. He got caught in a big fat lie. I don't know if it's Jimmy Kimmel or Jimmy Fallon, one of those. I think it was Jimmy Kimmel. When he said on national TV that he said that he received a PhD in medical engineering from some school. That was a bold-faced liar. Terrence Howard is a liar. And Terrence Howard, you're a liar, all right? Because you didn't receive a PhD you didn't receive a mechanical engineering degree, PhD, all right? So you're lying about that, all right? And you could go ahead and try to sue me all you want, but you do not have a PhD. You told people that you don't have a bachelor's. So how are you gonna get a PhD without a bachelor's? Interesting. Yeah, so that's why I personally think he has mental issues. I personally think he lost his sense of reality. He's living in the acting world. He's living in his own movie production in his head. All right. It's actually more sad if he actually believes in his BS. I would almost feel better if he was just trolling all of us. I feel more better if he was just trolling us just to take advantage of us. At least I could say, well, it's still wrong, but at least he's not crazy. But if he actually believes in his BS, then that's more disturbing, to be honest. If Terrence Howard believes in his own BS, if he actually thinks that 1 times 1 equals 2, that is disturbing. That is something that we need to examine. I think he needs to get his head examined. Again, he's a wonderful actor. I'm not gonna lie to you. I love his movies. I love his movies. And I'm not saying that an actor can't come up with some science theories, whatever. Anything's possible. But the fact that he thinks 1 times 1 equals 2, it kind of like, I just get turned off by that, Just like how I will never debate a flat earther, because I'm not going to debate somebody who thinks the earth is flat. I'm just not. You know, I made up my mind that whoever wants to debate me about science or math or whatever, you gotta have a certain intellectual mind frame. Okay, meaning that I'm not saying you have to be a genius to debate me, but if you think the Earth is flat, I'm not debating you. If you think 1 times 1 equals 2, I'm not debating you. I'm just not. I'm just not. Okay, I'm not gonna waste my time and energy on something that's so elementary. Okay, um, Terrence Howard, man, I'm telling you, I think you should get some help. And I'm not being funny. I have a shirt that says too, mental illness, mental health. What you know? What I mean, I'm not being funny. I think you have some mental issues, and I think you should get some help. Okay. Um, Let me know what y'all think about that. That's my little 2 cents about Terrence Howard again. Um, and I still gotta make a video about Candace Owens. Ah, that's another one. Oh my gosh. And of course, also Billy Carson. Also, I gotta do a video on Billy Carson because this guy's even worse than Terrence Howard. He believes in pixie dust and stuff like that. I don't know. But anyway, everybody, thanks for joining me. Please don't forget to subscribe, right? Let's go to this channel. The channel is growing pretty quickly. Let's get the likes up, the subs up, and I'm going to give it to you like it is, okay? You can make this up. It's a YouTube channel that emphasizes bull crap in this world, all right? So anyway, thanks for joining me. I love all y'all, all right? Peace.